This video is going to discuss the importance of having background information that is on topic. Recall the purpose of background information. Your background information should accomplish two things. It should introduce important ideas about your topic, and it should set the stage for your thesis statement. When including background information, you want to make sure you are providing things that are relevant to the question that you are answering. So let's look at an example on the essay topic, Should Voting Be Mandatory? Here we have background information that tells a story about a great-grandmother and that great-grandmother's first experience voting. In telling that story, this introduction provides background information that highlights key things that are relevant to the general theme of voting. There's having a say in things that matter, there's a right to vote, the importance of participating in government, and addressing questions that matter. This is all relevant background information that relates directly to the topic at hand. Now let's look at an introduction where the background information doesn't relate directly to the concept of voting. Suppose this introduction tells the story of a great-grandmother, but rather than focusing on the first vote that grandmother cast, the background information focuses on growing roses in the yard. Here we get some information about soil and watering schedules and weed prevention, which, while it may be relevant to the question of gardening, it doesn't really relate to the concept of voting, and therefore the background information provided doesn't really help introduce key ideas that are relevant to that main question about should voting be mandatory. When you're providing background information, you always want to make sure that it is connecting to the question at hand. To check this, you can ask yourself, is there a clear link between the question, my thesis, and the information I provided? And if the answer is no, then you should ask yourself, why did I include that information as part of my background information for the introductory paragraph? You want to make sure these connections are clear and strong, and if they are, your background information will provide you a good foundation for building a successful introductory paragraph.